Heyo guys, today I wanted to talk about the possibility of Save the World and how it's not looking like a great future for it. So, Save the World, for those who do not know, is Fortnite's paid for version. It is currently available in early access like a lot of other similar games at the moment. And it's a great game. I can't say it isn't. I absolutely love the game. But I'm really worried for it. And there's a few reasons to why this is, and I don't actually see it carrying on forever anymore. So why I'm worried? First and foremost is Paragon. Paragon recently was a free-to-play MOBA game run out by Epic Games, the guys who actually make Fortnite and Save the World. And Paragon was great. It seemed to be going all fine and dandy, they were talking about it for months, and then suddenly it's closing. It was a very sudden impact on the gaming society around it. And for that reason, it's just worrying. The same is happening with Fortnite at the moment, and the Save the World is seemingly being pushed behind. It's got a lack of new content. Look at the Valentine's update, for example. The Valentine's update showed that there was... it came late. Came after Valentine's Day. Now, if that doesn't tell you that the game is close to death as it is, then I don't know what else does. And then you look at stuff like the end game content. There's 2 other places on the map. There's 4 or 5 different places on the map. There's Stonewood, Plankinton, Uncanny Valley, and I can't remember the 4th one. The 3rd and 4th one, which is Uncanny Valley and, it was Twinkling Peaks or something like that. Neither of them 2 have actually got any content released to them yet. This is a game that's just been released for a year, and they haven't got anything on them. Now, if you look at the Fortnite Battle Royale end of the spectrum, there is so much new content being pushed out for that game. Have you seen the amount of custom artwork that you can now get for it? The new skins. It seems to be daily there's a new skin now. There's odd bits. I've shown here on my channel how many there is. There's another Battle Pass coming this week for flip's sake, which is great for me, and it's great for the Battle Royale community, but it's showing that there's an issue with the Save the World. Battle Royale is obviously getting more attention. It is the big money maker for Epic Games. I hardly expect them to be making any amount of the money compared to it. Now, sure, that's fine, but it looks like they're going to completely ditch the base game, because the actual base game is failing. There is players just focusing solely on the Battle Royale side. They don't care about the Save the World, even if they bought it. There's not many mainstream YouTubers who are streaming or uploading Save the World content. They're all uploading Battle Royale content. You can take a quick look on YouTube or Twitch. You won't find as much Save the World content as you will Battle Royale. That's not saying that Battle Royale is better than Save the World, but there's an obvious massive clause between the 2. You have to pay for Save the World, you don't have to pay for the Battle Royale. Now, of course, the Save the World is going to be becoming a free game sometime this year, as far as Epic Games is released. But, to be fair, will it even get there? That's a question that people are starting to ask. Now, Epic Games has, with the old Paragon, it's just to not say you don't worry about this, is they did actually refund all the money back, so if they did do it, don't worry about your money. But what you need to worry about is your gaming experience here and the time you spent. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't play the Save the World game, because if we stop playing Save the World, it will look even worse, and they're more likely to stop it. Actually, I'm encouraging people to play it even more so. But the thing is with all the new content coming out on Battle Royale, this is just not going to happen at the end of the day. There is just so much more of a want to play the Battle Royale. There's new stuff there. There's new items to play with. There's new skins to customize with. A lot of the guns and stuff and the skins, they all started on the Save the World. Now they're not. All the Valentine stuff has only just arrived to the Save the World stuff. Save the World. So you had the crossbow, which arrived 2 weeks ago for Save the World. And the Lone Ranger skin, that's only just arrived in the last 4 or 5 days. And that is just so far behind the Battle Royale game. It is clear where Epic Games' priorities lie. Now, it's kind of obvious if you even look at the videos that they do on the developers. There's one developer speaking when it comes to Save the World. I think actually no, this is complete bullshit, but there was 2 or 3, and that number's just gone down, and it doesn't make sense. But Battle Royale, I think they have changed it now to 1, but it was having 2 or 3, and it just shows that the Battle Royale side is the more intensive side. Now, to conclude, I'm hoping that Save the World doesn't stop. I want it to continue. I absolutely love the game, and I want it to carry on. It's one of my favourite pastimes. It's just so easy, so much fun, and it's just relaxing compared to the brutality of Battle Royale. Not that Battle Royale is bad, I love Battle Royale as well, everybody does. But at the same time, Save the World fills in a gap which hopefully won't go. Because if it goes, I don't know what I'm personally worried about Epic Games here. If they got rid of Save the World, would it really give us trust as a consumer base? And yeah, so to conclude, overall, I'd say continue playing Save the World. Try and be as active as you can on there. Try and get people to start playing more on there with you if you have friends who have it. Because as a community, we need to start being more active. Or they have a right to shut it down, as the obvious intention of a business is to make money for the stakeholders, for everything. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'd happily ask you to subscribe and like. But yeah, let's hope that Epic Games keeps to Save the World, and let's see if it gets to free to play. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Bye.